Good morning, fellow Ambazonians. Today, na Monday, number 6th day for the month of this 6th month, 2022. My name na Capo Daniel, the spokesperson of the Ambazonian Governing Council, aka Sense Past King, una own countryman. Una welcome to our daily podcast, a program where they bring meaningful information, fact-based analysis, for help we navigate this journey to our freedom, the independence of Ambazonia. Good citizens of Ambazonia, as today na Country Sunday, the day set aside for all our civilians them for demonstrate through this Monday ghost town, stay home protest for show La Republique say we don't reject any form of union with them, to embrace our nationalism and our independence. It be sacrosanct, it be important. Make all sons and daughters of Ambazonia then close their door, then put life to a standstill for stay at home on this Monday Country Sunday for sure. So we want freedom and independence. Now a very important exercise. We call on our people for strengthen their observation of Monday across our national territory, for uphold the 4 pillars of our liberation war. Number 1, the ghost town. Number 2, the boycott of Cameroon institution, in particularly Cameroon government school. Number 3, economic boycott with the symbolic boycott of brasseries drinks. And number 4, which is the most important, the denial and cessation of political participation. That means we would deny, make no Ambazonian, represent our state for inside La Republique du Cameroon like an elected officials such as a parliamentarian, mayor, senators, everybody will violate these 4 pillars of our liberation movement, either undermine the public interest, either undermine Ambazonian self-determination, it go against the will of the 99% of our people, and is in breach of the laws of the land. We call on all our people for show patriotism in upholding these 4 pillars of our liberation, while our forces them could be the vanguard for make sure they them protect the integrity of this movement for Ambazonia freedom. The block by block ideology of Dr. Cho Lucas Ayaba, the leader of our war of liberation, that prescribed say make all Ambazonian them they organize themselves block by block, neighborhood by neighborhood, for uphold these 4 pillars of our liberation movement, for enforce these laws of the land. Yes, every civilians from every corner of Ambazonia then get the mandate for organize themselves according to the international law, where it don't give you right of political association and political participation for execute and prosecute the general will for our people for independence, where it already be expressed for 2018, where our people they be come out for outside publicly demand for this their aspiration for be pursued by the leaderships. La Republique du Cameroon, they don't work very hard for try for undermine our organizations. They don't try for ban organization the way they organize on behalf of our people for execute this mandate. La Republique du Cameroon, they don't even paid agents them within Ambazonian movement for sabotage and take away the legitimacy for prosecute this our liberation movement. We don't see how we Ambazonians them where they don't receive money, where they don't be compromised. Some of them out of compromise, not be even by receiving money from La Republique, but because of their own human greed, and which we call and say the wicked black man syndrome. They don't cause some actions taken officially for the common good as kidnapping. This one will be wrong. You know, if they call an action taken for a legitimate reason with the proper motivation and illegal or criminal actions, calling it kidnapping is a betrayal, is treason for those who did put their life for institute and for fight for the mandate where our people they don't get for we for fight for independence. This one mean for talk say there is no kidnapping. Kidnapping by definition a person where he go out there for catch person, for take money for a personal use, where you no get nothing to do with the state or the prosecution of the mandate of the people for independence. to be able to participate, every people, you know, fit just do them individually. You must be properly constituted. That means say it must be in a collective movement, in an organized manner, in an organization. An individual or few people, they no fit to go sit down for some place with no political agenda, with no political affiliation, where they help for push the agenda politically. They start begin the whole people them say they want take money. It not be allowed. That one a criminal activity, because the international practice is require. Say before they do one call you as a force, it means say you get a political objective, you get a political constituency where you push with a political objective. 2 or 3 group of people them where they no get no connection with any political movement. They no fit do come out, then go whole person. They want take money for you, and then they call them say na Ambazonian fighting. No, that one a criminal activity. We need to spell them very clearly for our people. They may understand the difference, and our people them also then get right for whole people them. Now a customary practice across the globe. Say if you find somebody where they obviously breach the law, you get the right for hold that person. They call them say citizen arrest. So for arrest for hold some person, you know, necessarily means say you must be now a police or you must be now an authority. If you hold somebody because the person they obviously breach the law, if they do something where it be wrong, if they violate public security, any person get right for holy. So when we see any person where they violate these 4 pillars of our liberation movement, every Ambazonia get the right for holy. No be kidnapping, no holy na say you want ask money, holy for stop the activity where they do them. So they ask on all Ambazonia across our territory. Any man we open store for Monday, country Sunday, una stop ye. Me picking never quarter then holy, then catch them, then stop them. Because it do them so it compromise their aspiration and future and freedom for 8 million Ambazonia the way them be alive, and even more where they never yet be born. So all we need for work together for stop them. Boycotting Cameroon schools. Any place the Cameroon government school day, any teacher where to go for that school for go teach in that capacity, una call we or una take action by ourselves for stop them. We be in line with our code of conduct. If people then get right for see thief man where the thief, then hold and catch them, so they execute justice on ye. Then what about the one way they put to jeopardy the life and livelihood of 8 million Ambazonians? Will that person not be arrested? So we're gonna be mindful of those who they call legitimate actions of Ambazonian authorities as kidnapping for ransom. Those people have compromised their conscience, they have compromised their behavior for whatever reason it is. They are not helping us and they are not working for Ambazonia's interests. We must always recognize that. So fellow Ambazonians, we could go back for Bamenda. We don't see say the colonial councillors and the colonial mayor where they for instance Bamenda, they don't demonstrate bad faith. We don't ban the company Hezekam, when a colonial company where they exploit, we say they must pay their first quarter of liberation tax before they go fit operate for Bamenda. La République du Cameroon, their colonial mayor, they don't talk say okay, me they hire local people them as we talk, me they now go do the job. They don't hire them. They be feel say we will be na foolish people. They think less of us. Some of these people, sometimes it will take some time for them to come around the fact that Ambazonian means business, that independence means independence. Like Mrs. Munde, don't come out and confirm and say there is really war. There is a real war. It is for real. The colonial mayor, they don't authorize me to cancel a higher local worker them and local company, they made them carry dirty. They be feed their own say who be na foolish people who can't attack them, who can't stop the work. Would I allow them? Me them work. Did I even contact with for ask me for me pay me them pay liberation tax? We talk say no. This one a service will feel say since now the local people they don't step off for do them, they will not go collect liberation tax for them. We don't facilitate them for them. Me them work freely. Because we don't give them me them work freely, the Hezekam where their office is then for Bafusam, they carry all that money go to for Bafusam. They don't call the colonial mayor, then go home meeting for the. Then they don't come now for come ban all those companies where they be give them contract. They don't stop them. So that for sure, I say their intention no be for clean Bamenda. They no get no interest for carry dirty for our street. For them. Now for exploit our people them. For carry that money go give them for the poor beer we put them for the true Hezekam. You no get nothing for clean our city. If you be been about cleaning our city, therefore continue and therefore award this contract for our local authorities. We will not stop. We will continually and we will not blink. Those contracts will be executed by Ambazonia Company. If Hezekam have to execute those contracts, they will have to pay liberation tax. Now the civil duty for all country them say make the people them benefit from all economic activity. It will be expanded to all sectors across our national territory. Abdul Karim, he done changed the tune from being critical to suggest measures for hygienic cleaning of the town and many other measures. We welcome the initiative by Abdul Karim on the ground. This is how patriots have to react, and we have to always applaud them as much as we always be very critical each time where people then try to come against way to do them unreasonably. We need to applaud Abdul Karim for the initiative on waste disposal for Bamenda. We call on our people then to be creative for try to bring solution them for this problem. But what we will not accept is that the colonial system should continue to exploit even sectors like waste disposal. That will not happen. For another issue, the issue of Caillou, it has to come up again. An operation by the anti-kidnapping squad, they don't catch a big Caillou dealer for inside Bamenda. Caillou na a synthetic drug where it don't be a big problem and it cost plenty youths the way they take them for start do kidnapping for ransom. If you have watched the video, time where General Efang, the Supreme Commander of the Ambazonia Defense Forces, he will make an oath with Captain Savior for inside Gozang. When be here, the first thing we talk and I say, Caillou be banned. Because for the Ambazonia Defense Forces, the fight against synthetic drug now a fight for the sanity and for our liberation, because it keep our soldiers them free. We know say war now a very strong thing and it be very tough for the psychology for the soldier them, but synthetic drug it be banned absolutely.
Yeah, and that Caillou. Now the ants they come for this for fake and chopper ants them. So see, thing where they sell on 5,000. See now one this one so, you one so, now 5,000. This 5,000. You want 5,000, 5,000. See now then this so where they on tire.
For the video where the commander for the anti-kidnapping squad it displayed the counterband where then be seized. The small quantity for the Caillou where they sell on 5,000, it be smaller than a fingernail. For the video where it show up, it dey inside one small cup. That small cup now almost 200,000 value, street value for that drug. The drug it will be seized and it will be burned, destroyed completely by the anti-kidnapping squad.
Man, that's in the climb for all.
Now the thing that look for another cup fine.
According to the information where it come from the drug dealer, it talks say if he don't pay some money for protection for continue for do the business. At one point, one sister force where they act at the periphery and the outskirts of Bamenda be done arrest he. Also, if he don't release he and give it chance for begin sell the drug. We want announce for Ambazonia, say any person where it is sell drug, where it is sell Caillou across our national territory, it engage itself inside illegal drug business. We know say Caillou also it be promoted for inside Old Town by Cameroon military. Anybody where it is sell Caillou, where they use Caillou, it could be arrested by our forces. If you be a commander of any camp, you take Caillou, would ask your picking them, make them come forward for talk, they will replace you. No commander, if you be commander for a force, a military force, and then you take synthetic drug as Caillou. It disorient you, it make you be delusional, it make you hallucinate, you sitting the way you be real, it cause people to take action the way they're not supposed to take them, rape, harassing, kidnapping for ransom, and all the ills and way it go against the principle for our liberation, against our code of conduct, and it be counterproductive because those activity them, those criminal activity them, it cause our people them for be compromised and for abandon their liberation in favor of slavery with La République du Cameroon. For the issue for number plate, the enforcement will be 100% successful. A lot of vehicles that already removed their plates, their number plate, they use chassis plate, just as we advise, make them continue the spirit. We will carry operation across the town to enforce this particular ban. It be very important, make we cut ourselves with La République, absolutely. Independence means independence. God bless you now. Capo Daniel, signing off.